So if you're watching this, you're probably an online coach doing anywhere from $5 to $15, maybe $20,000 a month, and you'd like to get to the six-figure month level. And before I get into this training, there's a lot of people that say stuff like this, and they say that they can scale you really quick, and they say that they can plug in a delivery system and set up a whole marketing system and everything. I want you to know that the first and foremost priority of yours at this point should be happy customers. If you have happy customers, meaning you can deliver your coaching, they're happy they paid you, you can get great results for your clientele or your students, then you can consider moving into this system, which I'm going to show you right now, okay? So it's pretty straightforward. This is our Instagram. All right, and so we see Instagram almost as this pond that we can fish out of as a company, and we have inflow of traffic, and then we have sort of, hooks that we cast, right? So a hook would look something like this right here. So we have a B2C offer, a mass market offer that we sell to total newbies, complete beginners, where we help them start an online coaching business, okay? And we're ridiculously successful with that offer. We've helped over 600 students, 23 of them have gone on to build $1 million a year business, okay? And so what we do is we have a copywriter who writes content like this, and at the end has, a call to action to, comment start, and I'll personally reach out, and then we have a appointment setter. This is somebody who actually responds to their comment manually and then sends them a message, and they speak with about 20 to 40, maybe 60 people every single day, and they book in about 10 to 20 meetings for our sales team. Okay, so that's a hook. That's an example of a hook. You can check out my Instagram page to look at other hooks. Another example of a hook is here on our Instagram story. Just, hey, we're looking for people. DM me if you want to get started is another hook. And then this is another hook right here. This training right here. They click here to learn how to make money with online consulting. They watch this training. And then at the end of this training, we offer a consultation. Now, these first consultations are not sales calls. Okay, these first consultations are actually just demo calls where we get to know the prospect and see if they actually could succeed with consulting or coaching. So we don't like to make any offers on the first call at scale. When you're speaking with 20, 30, 40, 50 people a day, you need to make sure that you have a good quality control system. And that's what we've built into our business, okay? So now let's talk about inflows. There's really two ways of creating inflow, because I've shown you hooks, but you really need inflow. So what is inflow? Well, inflow is in the form of two forms of traffic. The first is Instagram shoutouts. Okay, this is where you can work with big pages that have a large audience that you can promote onto. And to get this going, all you've got to do is just do some simple research on Instagram and go look up a bunch of pages that are somewhat relevant in your industry or your niche. Develop a budget of anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 to test for a month or two. And then personally, you want to actually yourself get on there, appointment set these meetings, make these offers, everything, and just make sure that you actually have a scalable offer market fit. Because I think a lot of coaches, it's not necessarily that they can't scale if they had the money, had the system. It's that their offer isn't scalable. They're in this like sub niche. You know what I mean? You need to have an offer that you can sell to anybody. Okay, in order for this to work. And now for the other form of traffic. Shoutouts, you got to have an offer that you can scale to anybody. But the other form of traffic is just boosting your content. All right, so I realized I didn't explain what boosting was. I just said it. On the bottom right here, you've got this boost button on every post. If you click this, it'll open up your ads. And you can literally just spend a couple $100 a day or however much you want to spend on this. And you just want to target really broad and let the ad copy speak for itself. I wouldn't actually boost this one. This is just an example. So I'm about to show you some examples of clients who are spending, $8,000 to $10,000 on boosts and bringing back $80,000 to $120,000 a month in sales. So I'll show you an example of a client right now who he came to us doing like $2,000 a month. And he's now doing about $100,000 to $150,000 a month. And this is his primary advertisement right here. If you want to learn how to be your own boss, make over 6 figures a year as a videographer, etc., then I want you to follow me here on Instagram. Okay? This guy's booking about 8 to 15 closable meetings a day from our system that we plugged into his business. I'll show you another individual who's using this. He's somewhat more new, actually, to this process. But you can see this is his ad right here. And you can see I actually commented on it. And it says, hey, if you are, insert niche, looking to achieve insert goal in a set amount of time, I want to show you insert strategy to help you get there, or name of strategy to help you get there. Just follow me here on Instagram, and I'll show you how to do it for free. Right, and so this is great for like B2B. This is really, really good for agency owners or people who have like a $5,000 to $20,000 ticket. This is just like, you'll just spit money, okay? And then all you really need is just an appointment setter to just talk to people every day. Like you can see my messages are just blowing up pretty much all day. We're constantly talking to people and we're booking in meetings. And I can even show you if I go over here to our Slack channel. Today we booked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, actually a slower day, 7, 8, 9, 10 meetings. It's actually kind of a slow day, but we did close one today, which is cool. So that's pretty solid. So update at the end of the day here. We actually ended up booking 1, 2, 3, well, he said 17, so 20 calls today. This is our head appointment setter. So we booked 20 meetings today, which is pretty okay. I'll show you some high-level company numbers that you can expect to with this system. So this is a spreadsheet that I use to project my own company. We are projecting about $250,000-$300,000 over the next 30 days, but and that's going to profit about $149. And now this is our whole sales team, and you can ask me any questions you have about this. This is our monthly recurring expenses, etc. And you want to build in a delivery team as well. So this isn't just, I know that this piece of training is on like a marketing channel, but it's not just marketing, right? You want to actually deliver a good service. So, we actually have a set amount of coaches that run an onboarding packet when somebody first joins our program. We've built a very linear process of an online course so people can just like do step-by-step all the way down. We don't need a lot of hands-on support besides their onboarding call, group calls, and the occasional one-on-one check-in call. Okay, and so what you can do is you can feed into this sort of how much money you want to bring in. So let's say 500,000. Then based on the ROI of your advertising, which ours is currently 11, we know what we have to spend to achieve that. We know what our profit margins are going to be based on all the different variables. So let's say we decided to have our closers take 8% instead of 10. Well, our profit would go up a little bit and our everything, right? So you can all these numbers connect together. You can also see like projections of bank account goals. So let's say you're sitting on 40,000, you want to have $1 million in the bank, right? This will show you the time to your goal in months and the time to your goal with taxes, assuming a 38% tax rate. Let's say you had a better tax strategy. It was 20%. You can get there in 4.5 months. Okay, so this is just the beauty of having sort of money in, money out system. And this is why, I've unplugged from using a lot of organic traffic channels like YouTube for the sake of growing my business. Okay, my business doesn't need me to make content. I don't even need to make videos like this one. I might use this as a training to give away to some people. I don't really know. But, I'm trying to build a business that doesn't require me to make content so that I can make the content that I want to make personally. And it's a little off topic maybe for some of you, but if you want us to help you install this system, you can book a call. There's going to be a link below and you can pop in a time. It'll actually be with myself so long as you meet a few criteria. If you don't meet those criteria, you'll talk to a specific member on my team. Okay, and then we'll see if this would work for you. And we're pretty reserved because, again, our B2C offer is our main moneymaker. So if you are doing at least $10,000 a month and you want to get to $100,000 a month or maybe even $300,000 to $500,000 a month, I want you to book in a call with me and we'll see if I can help you get there. We've got a mastermind offer. It's a year-long program, and I work pretty intimately with my students and clients. I've gotten a couple people to $300,000 a month or more, and over 23 people to $1 million a year. So it should be fun. And if you want to learn how to do it using our systems, again, you can book that call using the link below. And you'll speak with me if you meet a few criteria. If not, you'll speak to a highly trained team member. And primarily the criteria is just where you're at with your business. You know what I mean? If you're not doing at least $10,000, $20,000 a month, it's just not going to be worth my personal time. But if you are, then we'll talk about making that happen for you. So thanks for watching this training. Hopefully it's been valuable for you. Even if you don't book a call with me, just think, what is my inflow of traffic? What's my hooks? Right, and is my offer actually scalable into the the further stratosphere, right? The further marketplaces that I'm currently serving. And if it's not, then you got to be careful with this system because you might sign some people that you can't really deliver for. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully this makes sense. And thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one.